The Haunting of Westbrook Manor. In the quiet town of Westbrook, nestled deep within a forest, stood Westbrook Manor, an imposing centuries-old mansion shrouded in dark legends and whispered tales. For years, the mansion had stood abandoned, its eerie silhouette casting a chilling presence over the town. On a crisp, moonlit night, a group of friends, Alex, Sarah, Ben, and Mia, gathered at a cozy cafe in town. They had always been intrigued by the stories of Westbrook Manor and decided to spend the night there, searching for thrills and adventure. Little did they know that their quest for excitement would lead them into a nightmare. With flashlights in hand and hearts filled with a mix of trepidation and excitement, the group approached the ominous mansion. Tall, gnarled trees surrounded the mansion, their branches clawing at the night sky like skeletal fingers. Alex, the fearless leader of the group, grinned and said, "Come on, guys, this place is just old stories and superstitions. Let's find out what's really inside." The group entered through the mansion's creaking doors, and the air grew heavy with an unshakable sense of dread. The mansion's interior was a labyrinth of dusty, dimly lit corridors, adorned with faded paintings and antique furniture draped in dusty sheets. As they explored room after room, the friends couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Whispers echoed through the hallways, and phantom footsteps seemed to follow them, always just out of sight. Sarah, her voice trembling, said, "Guys, I heard something. It sounded like a child's laughter." Mia, her face pale, added, "And I saw a shadow moving in the corner." Ben, who had been confident at the start, began to sweat nervously. "Maybe we should go back. This place gives me the creeps." But before they could make their way to the exit, the mansion's grand chandelier suddenly swung violently, casting eerie, dancing shadows on the walls. The friends screamed and rushed to the nearest room to escape the swinging behemoth. As they caught their breath in the dimly lit room, they noticed a peculiar portrait hanging on the wall. It depicted a woman with piercing eyes and a wicked grin. Beneath the painting was a brass plaque inscribed with the name Eleanor Westbrook. Alex said, "Maybe this is the source of the legends, Eleanor Westbrook." Suddenly the room grew icy cold, and the lights flickered. A ghostly figure appeared before them, the same woman from the painting, Ellie. "You should not have come here. This mansion is cursed, and I am its guardian." The friends tried to flee, but an invisible force held them in place. Eleanor's ghostly presence grew more menacing as she recounted the tragic story of her death. She revealed, "I was accused of witchcraft and sentenced to burn at the stake by the townsfolk. They left me for dead, but I vowed to protect this mansion and exact my revenge on those who dared to enter." Eleanor's malevolent laughter filled the room as the walls seemed to close in on the terrified group. Desperate, Alex reached into his bag and pulled out an old, tattered book he had found earlier. Reading aloud from the book, he invoked an ancient spell to release the spirits trapped in the mansion. As the words left his lips, a blinding light enveloped the room, banishing Eleanor's ghost and the malevolent presence from the mansion. With their strength drained, the friends staggered outside as the first light of dawn broke over the horizon. Westbrook Manor stood silent and empty once more, its curse finally broken. As they made their way back to town, the friends knew they had faced true terror that night, but had emerged victorious. Westbrook Manor would no longer haunt their dreams, and the town of Westbrook could finally rest easy, free from the dark legends that had plagued it for centuries.